Hi guys, I'm Saumya and I'm back again with another video. How are you? I hope you're all well and safe. So if you are an old subscriber, then welcome back. And if you are new here, then I make a lot of bookish content. So if you are a book lover and a reader or would like to become one, then do hit that subscribe button and also click on the bell icon. So in today's video, I will recommend 6 books to you guys that are motivational and inspirational to read. So I had a grand time with these books and it would be amazing if you check them out. And also all these books are non-fiction. So let's get started. So I'll start by recommending Shoe Dog, a memoir by the creator of Nike by Phil Knight. This book is an absolute treasure and totally a must read. So if you haven't picked it up, you definitely should because you won't be disappointed. So I was in a very sad mood when I had picked this book up and it literally pulled me out of my sadness and I'm so grateful for that. So in this book, Phil Knight has talked about his journey. He has talked about his ups and downs, his struggles, his challenges. So it all started with a crazy idea that Phil Knight had when he was 24 years old in the early 1960s. He wanted to market Japanese running shoes in America, and well, he went to Japan and he ended up collaborating with a Japanese company called Onitsuka, and from there on he has told his story. This book is something that you're not able to put down. It is such a riveting and a gripping memoir, and not to forget, extremely motivational. And this book is not only motivating, it is very enjoyable to read as well. Guys, before moving on, I would like to tell you a little bit about the sponsor of today's video, Cambly. So Cambly is the only app in India that provides one-on-one private English classes with tutors from countries like the USA, UK, Canada. This app is especially useful for those people who are able to read and write but struggle to speak confidently in English. Depending on your goal, you can enroll in a variety of courses ranging from business English, personal development, IELTS and many more. Tutors on Cambly are very friendly and supportive and they will help you improve your weak areas without any judgment. You can choose from over thousands of tutors by checking their profile, and the classes can be done anytime 24/7.
How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm very good. And I'm from America. What's your name?
My name is Saumya and I'm from India.
From India. Good. Nice to meet you. Where in India are you from?
I'm from New Delhi.
What do you do for fun?
Read books. I love
I
reading.
see a lot of books behind you. Are those yours?
Yeah, all are mine.
Oh, good. Have a good afternoon or evening. Take care. Bye-bye.
Night.
Night, yes. Bye-bye.
If you use the code 25Saumya, then you will get a discount of 25% on any 3-month plan on Cambly. So what are you waiting for? Download the Cambly app and start practicing one-on-one with a native English speaking tutor. Link is in the description box. My next recommendation is What I Know for Sure by Oprah Winfrey. So I listened to this one as an audiobook and I suggest you do the same if you are into audiobooks, because the audiobook has been read by Oprah Winfrey herself, and the way she has read it, her voice is so full of happiness and excitement that it is literally infectious, and it's a delight listening to her read this book. In this book, she has talked about the things that she knows for sure, and the main message of this book is that you should work hard but you should also try to stay happy. And one mantra that this book really shares is that when life gives you the opportunity to either dance or sit it out, always choose to dance. At its core, this book really encourages you to be happy and to live life to its fullest. I mean, I found this book very moving, guys, because if you are happy in life, you are able to be more productive, you are able to achieve your goals better, and being sad is something that really holds you back. And I say this with a lot of feeling because when I had started listening to this audiobook, I was quite sad myself. Yes, I have been sad quite a few times in January, unfortunately, but this book again was very effective in pulling me out of my sadness. If you are feeling particularly sad and if you want to read a book that is going to be a ray of sunshine for you, then this is a good choice. My next recommendation is Educated by Tara Westover. Now, when it comes to a list of books that are inspiring, Educated has to be on that list, because in this memoir, Tara Westover has talked about how she literally had to go against her family to get an education. Her father was totally against any state-run institution, schools included. Her father was very conservative and also radical, and same was the case with her older brother. She had to go through her fair share of challenges, and getting an education for her was not easy. Going against your family to attain something is one of the most difficult journeys, I believe, and Tara Westover has shared about her life experiences so beautifully and so effectively. This is the type of book that really encourages you to chase your dreams and to never give up. It's a very well written book and is a brilliant read on the whole. My next recommendation is The Moment of Lift, How Empowering Women Changes the World by Melinda Gates. So we all know that Melinda Gates is one of the most powerful and privileged women in the world, and she has used her power and privilege to work towards tackling different global issues, because of which she has traveled a lot around the world. And through all these travels, she has garnered a lot of experiences and inspiring stories of the people that she has met. So in this book, she has shared a few inspiring stories of the women that she met around the world. And this book tackles a lot of topics that plague women. There are quite a few issues that this book covers. There are issues like equality, education, domestic violence, sex, trade, family planning. On the whole, some issues are rather heavy and sensitive, and this is not a light read, but this is a moving read all the same. At its heart, the main message of this book is that if you empower women, it helps and uplifts everyone, and this book does everything to drive this message home. The next book is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen. So this is one of my favorite self-help books of all times. This is a classic and it deserves to be a classic. So As a Man Thinketh, as the title suggests, is a book that talks about how your thoughts can affect your life. This book is concise, it comes straight to the point, and it is very, very impactful. And that is probably because it does not really beat around the bush, and that's the beauty of this book. It has around 50 pages in the Kindle edition, and this is a book that gives you a lot of hope and positivity. So if you are looking to read a book that is going to make you feel inspired and positive, then this is a very good book to go for. Next up is Ikigai, the Japanese Secret to a Long and Happy Life by Hector Garcia and Francisco Miralles. So I listened to this one as an audiobook in January itself, and listening to the audiobook of Ikigai has been one of my highlights of January 2021. So I would listen to the audiobook of Ikigai for 20 to 30 minutes every single day before I started my day properly, and it would fill me with a lot of positivity. Listening to this book or even reading it, I believe, is a very, very fulfilling experience. The purpose of this book is to help us discover our Ikigai, and Ikigai means your reason for existence. And in order to discover your Ikigai, you must ask yourself 4 questions, which are: what do I love? What am I good at? What can I get paid for? And what does the world need? And in this book, it has talked about certain rules that you must follow to discover your Ikigai. So when I was listening to this audiobook, I could not help but stop every time to make notes, because this is the type of book that you make notes out of to refer to. These are my 6 recommendations of those books that you can read if you want to feel motivated, inspired and positive. Ideally, if you can, please go for all these books one by one, because they're all so great and none of these books will disappoint you. So I hope you liked watching today's video. If you want to connect with me on my social media, then the links are in the description. I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye, take care and stay safe, guys.